Renee. Got this hat to honor one of my buds and teammates who he's in Canada. We give each other shit back and forth, and I got this for a challenge a few months back. We were drawing like names out of a hat, and I was like, why not get one of the little mounty hats? Thought that'd be good. But tonight we're discussing, do you take a multivitamin? Because I got a question from somebody that is actually using two things at once, and they're like, is that okay to use two things at once? So essentially, you want to make sure you're giving your body some form of vitamins, nutrients, micronutrients, because these are basically the little things that you need in little amounts that are massively important. They're going to be the things that feed your body's processes, your metabolism, your immune function, a whole bunch of other things. But basically, like when we're talking about gut health, that's how you're going to absorb your food. When we're looking at micronutrients and vitamins and minerals, things like that, that's how you're going to utilize your food. Again, think of it like the line workers in any assembly line. So all your body's processes be in the assembly line, and then all the micronutrients be in the little line workers, things like that. So there's a lot of ways that you can get those in. Me personally, I use Microfactor. There's two ways you can get that in. You can go with a pill packet, which is a 6-part complex. Don't need 2 bags. Basically, you would take all these little thingies here, and you're going to get everything you need. You're going to get your CoQ10, your antioxidants, your probiotics, your daily multivitamin, your fruits and veggies, and your CoQ10. Did I already say that one? No, yeah, essential fatty acids. That's the other one. So it kind of touches all those things, fills the known and unknown nutrition gaps. Now, my house is kind of like Batman's utility belt. So you got the pill option, or you got, boom. You guys see I missed it a little bit. You guys see the yogurt that I make every morning. There is a whole bunch of supplements in that tub of yogurt. But it's probably the healthiest thing I could ever possibly come up with. It's awesome. But I put my Microfactor in there. This is basically the same thing as those pills. I just prefer to have the flavor and put it in something, whether I'm drinking it or mixing it into yogurt. And then from there, if you wanted the more budget-friendly options, how I mentioned that there was 6 aspects of Microfactor. One of them being the multivitamin. There is the Goddess, which is the female-specific, and the M-Factor Men, which is for men specifically. So those are the cheaper options, basically, but that's essentially one of the 6 aspects of Microfactor. But the question someone asked me was, hey, I'm taking Microfactor at night. Can I still take my M-Factor Goddess in the morning? You absolutely can. So, like, for me personally, when I'm getting sick, something I'll do is I will double up. I will take my Microfactor in the morning. I'll take my Microfactor at night. Yes, I burn through it faster, but I'd rather burn through it faster than having to go on antibiotics and mess with my gut health. Yes, a lot of medicines, of course, come with another side effect, usually affecting your ability to absorb and utilize micronutrients and affect your gut health, which is how you absorb and utilize the food that you eat. So, yeah, that's pretty much the micronutrient TED Talk. But the biggest thing is, whatever you get, you want to make sure you're giving your body some form of vitamins, minerals, micronutrients daily, because you're not going to eat it all. There's no way in hell. All right, unless you're eating a wide variety of 5 to 7 servings of fruits and veggies, ones you probably can't pronounce, ones your store probably doesn't have, and honestly, I don't have the time, the money, or the calories to do that every single day, so it's not going to happen. But if you are going with any other brands, I would highly recommend no hard-pressed pills. They find Centrum Silver up against the sewer grates all the time, and they will also show up in your x-rays. Get yourself a capsule with a powder inside, or a powder in general. No hard-pressed stuff. All right, gummies, they could be good. The biggest thing is you got to look at the actual makeup of the nutrition panel, because a lot of companies will just throw on like 2 micrograms of like a important mineral or vitamin, but say you need like I don't know, I can't think of numbers. I don't know the numbers, but say you need like 2 grams of something, and they'll put like 5 micrograms. That's like this much when you need this much, but it's on the label, so now you see, oh, it has this thing that I'm looking for. Yeah, that's a big problem with the supplement industry. So if you ever have questions about micronutrients, multivitamins, any of that kind of stuff, what you should be taking, what's going to help you most, any of that stuff, shoot me a message anytime. I'd love to help any way I can, but make sure you're getting something in there, because it's one of those things that your body is going to use more so as you age. All right, because if you're not giving your body what it needs now, it's going to take it from wherever your body has it, and when you think you're going to need it later, you ain't going to have it left. So I'm going to have my red velvet nightcap and hit the hay. So, night, you guys. Catch you tomorrow.